Welcome, everybody, to the Dipping Fries podcast. I'm your host for today, tonight, tomorrow, yesterday, possibly, yes. FRYGUY. I'm joined by Dippy147 once again. He was in the previous episode and the episode before that. Just wanted to let you guys know, just in case you were uninformed, of who this person was. Say hello, Dip. Yeah.
Ginger ale. Hello. Hi.
Look, ginger ale, and I actually prefer ginger ale. I don't know if it's considered a soda, but
I think you could consider it a soda, but it's not. It's not like Sprite, you know.
yeah,
Actually, I don't know. I think that most drinks like that could be considered a soda, but ginger ale's not really like fizzy enough, you know.
yeah, it's not as carbonated.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a healthier
Like.
option. Like I drink sparkling water, like the bubbly ones that are kind of carbonated, but it's just like straight
Mhm.
water.
Yeah, I don't think sparkling water counts as soda.
Okay, sick, cool,
I
great.
think you could count ginger ale as one though, depending on like the facts. I've only ever had like one or two brands of ginger ale. One of them I thought was pretty good. The other one not so much. I didn't like Canada Dry, but there was this shit that my uncle had that I thought was really good.
I
So
forgot
I
what
don't know.
it's. I forgot the one. It's called. I think it starts with like an S. I don't know if it's like what Sargs, Sargents. I don't. It's one of those things. Um, it's usually at like
hmm
restaurants and stuff. That's what I usually drink. But
Mm.
I try to
You
do
know,
healthier
I,
alternatives.
I'm a big soda drinker.
Mm.
I drink Pepsi, Coke. I just don't like the flavored sodas, but like the original form of every soda, I'm pretty okay with.
Like colas and stuff.
Yeah, colas, Sprite. To an extent, Dr. Pepper. I can't have like a bunch of it though.
Mm-hmm.
I drink one can, I'm over it. But like root beer, right? I could fucking drink that shit for
Root
hours.
beer is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I've been laying off soda, mainly just like health and stuff for me.
Yeah, no.
But
My teeth are like fucked up beyond the point of redemption. And that's not just because of soda. Like I was born with jacked up teeth, but now like I have such a crippling caffeine addiction, it doesn't matter.
you're far gone now. It's Jover. It's like
It's Jover. It's
yeah,
Bidun. It's
it's
yeah,
it's 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 done for you. You're out the door. I
yeah.
mean, I guess the thing that set it off for me was like uh, uh I guess like I've had like deficiencies before with like
hmm
certain things. So my a doctor would like tell me, hey, drink more water or drink more milk and stuff. So it's been like that, and then not only that, like I would feel like so terrible because like when I drink stuff, like usually now I just drink things when I'm thirsty. If I'm not thirsty, I won't drink anything. But
hmm
it's like soda did not help, and then I would feel like so crappy. Like sometimes in the middle of the
Yeah.
night, my stomach would like feel like it's
I've
twisted or something.
I've learned to like drink healthy amounts of actual water in between drinking soda.
Hmm.
Um, but like um, I should probably be much more healthy about my eating and drinking habits, knowing that diabetes runs in my family, and I'm probably going to be very prone to that stuff in the future. But as for recently and right now, I've been surprisingly healthy, physically. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
the only real problem is my teeth.
Mm.
And I know that a big part of my teeth isn't just because of my unhealthy habits. It's because of you know, I have this one tooth that just hasn't grown in because it doesn't have enough room because that's how my teeth are.
Mm.
I'm like a fucking British person. I got like time zone wide gaps between my two front teeth.
Tomater in it.
Yeah, I'm matering it right now, man.
Uh, yeah, yeah, I get you. I get you. Well, uh, I also did some research anyway, because I also like pro wrestling, and
hmm
one thing pro wrestlers like just do not do is like drink soda because Like like I've heard some of them talk about it and stuff. Like implementing that into their diets is extremely unhealthy. And when you're pro wrestling and stuff, you're doing all them flips, you're doing all that type of stuff. And especially for athletes in general, like you don't want to have like, especially after like a game or something, you don't want to like drink soda, you'll get cramps. So like a lot of just like health stuff, because I don't necessarily eat the healthiest, so I try to be healthy where I can. So drinking water, just like water and tea is just like the most, if it's the most I can do, then I usually go for that.
Yeah. Huh, interesting.
Oh, God dang, my nose. Am I sick? I don't know. Maybe, possibly. That'd be radical, because then I could stay home, but...
Man.
It's not even winter yet.
Okay. But hear me out, right?
Yeah.
There is a game that I've played, and you've played it too, that I would argue is just as addicting as caffeine.
What game is that?
ULTRAKILL. You see what I did there? A little segue?
Yeah. ULTRAKILL is... It's actually weirdly addicting. It's one of those games where it's like... Because usually for some games, I can hop on it. Because I'll be like, I'll just try to play this, see if I can, like, not be bored. I'll play it, and I'm like, nah, I'm freaking bored. ULTRAKILL is just that one thing to where it's like... It's throwing, like, flashbangs in my face. Not literally, but, like... It's so fast-paced and stuff, and especially if I want, like, a challenge and stuff, or, like, go on, like, violent or something.
It's hard to be bored in ULTRAKILL because the nature of the game is, like, you inherently have to sort of focus up.
Yeah. Definitely.
Nobody's just, like, doing two things at the same time, and one of them is ULTRAKILL. You gotta, like,
You can't one-hand ULTRAKILL, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is a amazing video idea. I'm actually gonna do that. What the heck?
I play ULTRAKILL with only one hand. I can see the title.
There's gonna be so many cuts. It's gonna be funny.
You guys don't want to know what I'm doing with my other hand.
My taxes. I'm kidding. What? Who? What? No. Anyway.
Who does their taxes?
Who does their taxes? I mean, screw the HOA.
IRS. Insert these nuts joke. I don't know how you can segue IRS into these nuts joke.
What does IRS stand for that thing again?
Internal Revenue Service.
International Rectum Sanctuary. Let's go.
That isn't a these nuts joke, but okay. I think one of my favorite mechanics in ULTRAKILL is the useless shit that you would never use in combat.
Like the punching?
No, the punching's only useful for a couple of things. But like you can do this thing where if you have to get a slam storage onto a wall. So like you jump onto a wall, and then as you're about to like do a wall jump, you press the slam button at the exact same time, and it will like store the slam. And so once you land on the ground, if you jump, you'll go really far up. That's called a slam storage. And that's sometimes useful, but like you wouldn't do that a whole lot in normal levels. I can see you using it in Cybergrind maybe, but
I have a feeling that's happened to me a few times where I've gotten like launched into like the stratosphere, and I don't know if that's just because like
you didn't know why.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's like I'm causing that or if I'm just getting like yeeted by like the enemy I'm fighting or something.
Yeah, no, there's like a way to master like doing it. But there's like a bunch of weird movement tech around slam storage, and apparently you can like do it something similar for a dash storage, but like none of that information actually holds a whole lot of weight when you're just going to be like using the very basic forms of that mechanic anyway. Like I have no other reason to learn anything more than a dash and then jump.
I feel like we can get into this later, but I feel like that is a key part to why people think like my playstyle is like they hate my playstyle because I'm very like basic with it. Like I don't think I don't try to do any of that. It's usually because I forget. Like it's just somebody will tell me, "Hey, do this." I'm like, "Okay," and then I don't do it. But it's like I'm very basic when it comes to just like the playing. I just learned how to do the control the slide thing. Like I just remembered on doing that. But before that, I wasn't even doing that. I
Yeah.
did the control slide. I did the grappling hook thingy. That's been very helpful. And
Yeah,
like
I think the only like movement, like advanced movement mechanic that I've used is the dash jump, and I only do that whenever like there's a fucking big ass gap that I need to cross.
mm,
Because ordinarily, like on the Cerberus level, for example, you get into that like weird lava fall thing, and you have to like
yeah,
cross over.
yeah.
And you can just dash all the way there if you wanted to,
Mm.
but you know, that would be the only reason you would want to learn dash jumping is just for
I've
situations like that.
I've I've used it I use it kind of in like the harder bosses that I fight. Like when I
Mm.
fought Gabriel, I had to use it a lot because like the way I play, it's like I'm not like if I move.
Gabriel's one of those that like you're gonna have to get away from him in
Yeah,
some fashion because of the
yeah.
teleporting.
There's
Yeah.
like even freaking Swords Master when he hits you with the three-piece combo, it's like I suck at movement, so it's like I'm not gonna be able to do like a freaking Mario Kart track worth of movement. You know what I mean? Like I'm probably gonna go like move in a straight line, bounce off a wall, slam down, move in another straight line. That's kind of how my movement works a bit.
Hmm.
And I focus mainly on like dousing because I know like since my movement sucks, I'm gonna get hit. So I need to make sure like I'm constantly like healing up and stuff.
Yeah.
So I just think by that it's damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
The swords machine master, whatever its fucking name is, the yellow thing with the head, the weird rectangle head. Um, it's
SpongeBob.
actually like a really effective barrier to entry for people in the game who don't know how the movement works.
Yeah.
The real challenge when it comes to the swords machines is like getting using your movement to your advantage while you are using your weapons while you're
Yeah.
trying to kill them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can't just like slide past the boss fight.
Yep. You really can't. And I could definitely say it's made me a far better player because I can't even imagine like me not sliding anymore. Like I don't know how I beat the swords. I don't even know how I beat the swords master without sliding. That's like weird. But yeah, it's a pretty good boss, and I still get hit by it a lot. I've still died to it still. On like freaking when I've been trying to P rank lenient, I've died to it a couple times. I just probably am not that good, but it's a good challenge I'd say for people. But like, it's definitely that's the cool thing about ULTRAKILL. It's definitely you have to get good at the game in order to, um, like beat like some of the bosses and stuff. Like I don't think you cannot beat Gabriel. Like I don't think anybody playing the game for the first time can just like beat Gabriel.
You play through the tutorial level and then you hack it to the point where you can get into the level which Gabriel is in.
Yeah,
Um,
like I just no, you can't no way.
there's no way.
Yeah, he's just too hard of a he's like way too hard. And I know when I try to P when I know when I'm going to P rank him, he's going to be extremely difficult. Not as difficult as the first time, but difficult, nonetheless, because it's just a hard person to fight. But
Yeah.
I like that it's challenging. It's pretty cool. I like just putting my head down and focusing on some things, especially when I really enjoy it. So ULTRAKILL is just really good and just like making me not bored because it does like have a goal for me to look forward to, and I can just focus on that goal and just work towards that goal. And it's just really good for that. For those types of people who like just need something to like get completely zoned into, it's just the game that like really does
Mhm.
that well.
Yeah. It's interesting though. On the topic of the boss fights, I like how there's an effective strategy to beating all of them really quickly, but you would never do that outside of the context of a speedrun.
Hmm.
Um, I think in V2's case, well, in the hideous mass, right? You have to use the uh
I hated that one, by the
soap.
way. Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't even discover that until you showed me. Like I just didn't. I didn't know what the soap was. Someone told me. They were like, "Hey, use this soap." I was like, "What is the soap? Like, you saying I need a shower, bro? What are you talking about?" Like, but yeah, like I would have never found that. Like that's not something I had in my mind. I didn't even know. I didn't know that existed. I was just like, what the heck?
There is a mechanic that I have never actually been able to use during combat because it requires a lot of precision. But if you toss a coin straight up and you let it fall and you punch it before it hits you or before it hits the ground, you can parry it into the other enemy as if you were shooting it.
I've been told
I think it
that.
does a
Yeah.
little bit more damage, but in V2's case, when he's doing the animation for like when he bows before your fight,
Mm-hmm.
he can still take damage. And so speedrunners were like abusing
SOB
the.
didn't tell me what. Oh my! I hate V2. Screw you, V2. You're garbage. You're stupid. You're dumb, and I don't like you.
So what people did is like they abused the coin punching and just kept punching the coin over V2's head. And so by the time he was done with the animation, he just jumped up and left because he died.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I think I'm dead now. I'll see you. You know, I was just headed out with. It's like
He
getting
pulls
it.
out the gun and then just leaves.
It's like getting it out of a car and then getting right back in.
It's like one of those fucking high speed chase videos where he's like, swerving through traffic and he tries to get out of the car, but there's cops the other way, so he just gets back in.
Bro opened the door then closed it. That's crazy. But I mean, doing those like little exploits, I'm sure those are like for the funsies and stuff. But I'm so like ignorant in the game. But I feel like it makes it more fun that way. Like
Yeah,
I really
I
like
think
being
so
ignorant in the
too.
game. I get to enjoy it more.
Dude, Ultrakill speedruns are fucking insane. It's like they do a lot of like weird glitches and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of like weird loading tricks. I'm pretty sure that the doors in Ultrakill are only in place to like let the next area load. Um, and so
Uh-huh.
they'll abuse this to high hell by like just getting out of the room before the door opens so the next room doesn't load. So they can just clip through the entire map to the end. Which is it's really weird, but there's a lot of shit when it comes to ultra kill speedruns that I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Do you think it's because the game isn't finished yet that they're able to do that, or is it just because Ultra New Blood is like, yeah, we're that
I
cool?
just think that's like the design of the game. Um, I know that Hikita, because as far as I know, it's basically just Hikita and like his couple of friends that are working on the game.
Mm-hmm.
And New Blood is just providing like a QA team and the
Mm-hmm.
publishing. But
Yeah.
like I think I know that I think he patched the V2 bug. I could be wrong, but yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. I'm pretty sure it's just because of the way the game is designed. Um, it sucks though because
It's
it's a Unity game.
oh, it
Uh,
is.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought every Unity game had that little Unity segment thing that
No,
flashed
no.
in when
I
it
think
starts.
that if you pay for the subscription, you get that like that's gone. But I could be wrong. I don't know exactly, but
Huh, I didn't
yeah,
know it was a Unity game. Well, if it's just the design of the game, I could definitely say it's more of an. I guess this kind of ties in. I'm not trying to make this about me. I'm not. I'm just saying. I guess this kind of ties into like why some people don't like the way I play because this is more of like a gamer's game. You know what I mean? Rather
yeah,
than just like oh I'll play for the funsies type of thing. Like it's just more of like if you like those types of games that have deep lore, that have Easter eggs, that have things for you to find. I guess this is just more of that game that really that has a lot of that and is for like players like that. So I think it's very. I
yeah.
guess it's cool in that way. I will say.
On the topic of lore, the lore in ULTRAKILL is fucking insane.
I don't. You were telling me it was fake. I thought it was about like thought it was like Gabriel's like redemption arc of being the craziest
I think
glazer
that
for
there
somebody who
is.
doesn't.
Yeah, I think that there is a redemption arc to an extent of Gabriel, but I could be wrong. But my there's not a whole lot of lore in like the actual base game loop of ULTRAKILL. You could beat the whole thing and not get an ounce of the story.
Yeah, yeah,
um,
definitely. Do you think?
Besides maybe the Gabriel arc.
Do you think Gabriel? You think we're gonna fight Gabriel at like the last fight, and he's like, I figured out there is no higher power, so now I will be the higher power because there was no higher power, and
I killed God, some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm no longer a sheeple or what would you call him, a shurson? Shurson, yeah, shurson.
Shurson?
Yeah, sheep person, a shurson. I'm no longer a Shurson, so now that you are the sheeple still, you will look at me as the higher power. And then it goes Gabriel, the narcissistic
Well, Act 3
douchebag.
is gonna be called Godfist Suicide, so that's as much as what we know about it.
It's gotta be like Gabriel, like maxed out, learning a whole new 2 moves, being 2% harder than he already is. That's what's gotta be. He's gonna be shining blue this time instead of red when he gets angry. He's gonna get blue. And then right on
Goku final form.
Learns 1 new punch. Still gets his butt kicks. It's crazy.
Dude. Nah, but the way... I really like ULTRAKILL. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with me? I stuttered like XQC just now.
Well, it happens.
Chet, bro.
XQ Sizzle. Shout out to big homie XQC. Give me a sponsorship, stupid.
The fucking the lore in ULTRAKILL is insane to me because whoever's writing it, because I know it's not just Takeda. I know that there's like a guy who handles all of the fancy wording and poetry and whatnot.
Takeda
and his friend that I forget the name of. They've managed to find a way to like make all of the nuances in ULTRAKILL canon. Like the cyber grind is actually canon and a thing.
Makes sense.
And,
I hear like all the cheering and stuff. They're like, yeah.
The level, you know, like when you end a level and you see those red doors and you go down, that's also actually canon. It's all really interesting the way like they tie it together. Yeah.
I think it's weird how we're continuously going down, but we're never going up.
I'm pretty sure that's the whole idea is that once you get into hell, you can't like go up. You can only go down. There's also a big thing about hell like being sentient and being alive, which is why the levels end the way they do. And like why the doors lock themselves and open themselves. It's really interesting. There's a bunch of like lore videos on it. But dude, like they seriously like went down to the like the fucking pixel of making everything that they could canon in the game. And I really like that, honestly. Like you would never as a player figure out the story from just like an average person perspective. But they still bothered putting the attention to detail in there.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like whenever a game or a game developer does that, it's special. I know a lot of games that would just like not give a shit.
Yeah,
right?
that's why I really feel like it's more of like I guess if you were a different way to phrase it, in a gamer enthusiast game, like it's a gamer's game. Like this is kind of has those things that only a gamer.
If I showed this to my mom, who would have never played this before in her life, and the only game she's actually played before that counts is Tetris, she'd probably not have a great experience. But I've played more fucking games than I can count, and I thoroughly enjoy it. So definitely. But
I think I'm more on your mom's side, you know. Like just when I've gone into the game, like everything that I know, like somebody has told me. I don't go looking for secrets. I don't go looking even after the orbs. Like I don't actively look for those orbs. It's just I found a couple during like my first playthrough. I was like, oh cool, and then like after that, I was just like whatever. But it's just I go through. I do a very average type of playthrough about it. With it. I really do like it because I like shooter games first of all. So I just really I like it on that aspect, and then just the I don't know if the secrets and stuff necessarily enhance my experience with the game. And even then, I could definitely say like now I don't think it's something I'll like continue to actively look for. It's just because I don't really play the game for that, but I can definitely say like games like that have like a lot of heart and soul put into them and a lot of effort are just great experiences for people like me and for people like you. Me, someone who doesn't look for the stuff that's in there, and you, somebody who would look for the stuff in there. I think I could definitely say, it's one of the greatest games I've ever played. Just because it's just really well made, and I think it's really cool. Actually, I think this is one of the games, one of the exceptions to where, well, I guess it's not necessarily an exception, but I guess kind of exception-ish to where you release it when it's not finished yet, because you kind of get that hype down or dead about it. But you keep the dedicated fans, so when it does release...
Yeah, now it has a bunch of dedicated fans that are waiting for Act 3. And I think this could segue into the topic I was going to bring up earlier, the level editor. If they make it. I'm pretty sure that at some point it's going to be made. I could be wrong.
Please make it. I'm running out of content ideas. Please make it. Okay? Taquita, you hearing this? Make it, please.
If a level editor comes out, I feel like it would be keeping the game alive for a really long time after it's made. Because, there's already a bunch of sick as fuck custom levels that I've seen come out recently that are just, only attainable from mods and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, it's interesting.
It's a way to immortalize the game. I think it's pretty cool with that. Or, they can always make a second one. I don't know what story they would tell with the second one. I don't know. They may introduce V3. It's like freaking green. Who knows?
Imagine, bro.
Yeah, but...
well, I think it's implied that if there is a V3, V2 would have killed it because V2 has the green arm. I don't know where the green arm comes from. There's probably a bunch of lore about it, but I haven't read it yet.
Cancerous arm. That's what it is.
Cancerous arm.
That's what it is. Alright, V3 is dead.
ULTRAKILL 2.
Disease. He died, alright?
You have cancerous rodent, very cancerous rodent, and then extremely cancerous rodent.
Exactly. In Act 3, or in ULTRAKILL 2. I don't know. I think they can very well just
I'm not sure if there is, but I think that ULTRAKILL would probably be a better game for DLC.
Yeah, I was thinking they can kind of Friday Night Funk in it, where they have different wigs. I think if ULTRAKILL just stacks on acts, I think it'll be fine. I don't think it needs to make a second whole game. It could just probably do Act 3, Act 4, Act 5 if they ever want to make sequels and stuff.
I don't think it's gonna. I think the game is. I'm pretty sure the game is just gonna end after Act 3, but I could be wrong. They released He released Act 2. He released Layer 4. He released Greed, and then he waited a bit, and then he released the rest of Act 2, which was Violence and Heresy. I think it is.
I don't know freaking. Somalian, so I don't know how you'd say that.
Somalian?
Yeah, whatever. Hearsay, I don't know. It's one of those, alright. But
hearsay!
Hits me with one of those freaking hieroglyph type words. Bro, I don't know what that is. Speak English.
Does not know them. Blasphemer! Yeah, he doesn't know what that means.
Bro did not understand what he said. Could have been a racial slur, but you never know.
You would never know. You would never know.
I mean, uh, as far as like, I think as far as like, it could spin. It could do like a spin off, kind of like how not Ultra, Undertale did. Kind of just made a different spin off, but kind of use like the same characters. It can go that route.
I don't know. I feel like Delta. Are you talking about Deltarune?
Yeah,
because I feel like Deltarune is just gonna become its own thing.
That's supposed to be the intent. I don't know. People keep trying to like have because that old guy.
It feels like its own thing anyway.
Yeah. Like it doesn't feel like Sans is like the. We'll get back on topic, guys. Don't worry. But it feels like Sans is like not the main character. It doesn't feel like Papyrus is the main character. Do you even see Papyrus in Deltarune?
I don't fucking know. I haven't actually played Deltarune.
We might. I'm not sure. I don't think. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that again. But it really just feels like it's trying to be a story of its own with its different characters. But I feel like people keep trying to hint or keep trying to like be like, oh no, it's going to tie to Undertale eventually. And
I don't know. I feel like Toby Fox, and I feel like the same thing could be said about ULTRAKILL. I just don't know if there are going to be any other games. But there's a lot of stuff that could be done in the world of ULTRAKILL. You know what it honestly would be great for? If like a comic book or a graphic novel set in ULTRAKILL's universe, even if the story is just mid shit, it would be fucking awesome to have something like that. And it seems very doable because I don't know, the universe of ULTRAKILL is very, I don't know, it's good. There's a lot of stuff you could do with it.
Yeah, it needs merch, definitely. Alright, I'm talking t-shirts, I'm talking pajama pants, I'm talking figurines.
No Blood is selling a real V1 body pillow.
That's not merch, that's degenerate shit. But, I'm talking about actual merchandise that sane human beings would spend their good hard-earned money from, not the credit card that they stole from their parents.
I don't think anyone who plays ULTRAKILL is a sane human being.
I mean, I'm a sane human being.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't dive into the ULTRAKILL.
Now why don't you tell me what happened in 2004?
I was born.
No.
I wasn't born. What? Am I just not born now? Like
no, man, you don't know what happened in 2004.
I don't. I didn't forgore. I was born. I didn't have. Yeah, I'd forgore because I didn't. I looked at it and looked away.
You don't want to know what happened in 04.
I was sleeping for like 23 hours the day, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know. It was not a priority. Born? Life was easy schmeezy, dog. I did. Does he know? No, I don't.
Does he know? You think a baby could play ULTRAKILL?
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, they like to get in it. They like to get into everything else. They can get the ass in ULTRAKILL. You know. You want to draw on my wall? No. Why don't you go ahead and pick up a keyboard and mouse and play ULTRAKILL, buddy? Oh, why do? Oh! This was something I want to talk about too. The different ways of playing the game that it provides. Controller. Why does it provide controller? It's so bad. It's terrible. You do not know how long it took me to make that one video where I was having to play an entire level, beat an entire boss with
nothing but controller.
With the controller. Like, that was so annoying. That was so annoying, dude. It's so weird. There are people, a couple people commented, I think one or two people, talking about, like how they use controller, and I'm just like, I don't know how you do it, bro. It's so weird to me. I don't get it. Controller is just
nothing will be worse than ULTRAKILL's aim assist, though. ULTRAKILL's aim assist is mega weird, and honestly, you would be better off just using without it anyway.
More of an assisted aim.
It's like what they do is instead of what Pixel Gun does and what a lot of like popular shooters do is what you'll just like they'll pull your character towards the thing
Yeah,
that
they'll
you're
pull your
quote unquote
crosshair
aiming
towards
at.
the yeah.
Yeah. They'll make sure that your crosshair stays
Pixel Gun
on
does
the
it.
thing.
Pixel Gun does it in a weird way because I had this one thing. I'm not going to expose myself. I plead the fifth. Screw you, Pixel Gun. But there was supposedly this aimbot thing that was once available that you apparently was once able to use in the game. And I can definitely say, based off of the videos that I've seen of Pixel Gun, of people using that aimbot, not me, alright, Pixel Gun, don't ban me, shut up. The aimbot that they use in the game, like that, that Cubic Games implemented in the game, is like very similar to that aimbot and to how it works because it feels like unnatural almost. And like when it was happening, like when you're able to do it, it's like you move very weirdly, and like other people can see that you move very weirdly as well because it's like it almost is just like it's like tacked there, but like you're moving like so, you're like jerking. Like
If I remember right, Pixel Gun like just turns the camera towards where they're going.
Yeah, like
Right?
it literally just
Yeah.
points your crosshair. It keeps your crosshair kind of on the person and also moves your your screen. But
Yeah, your crosshair is still centered, but it's following the person.
yeah, and how like
Ultra Kill is different. Ultra Kill doesn't keep the crosshair centered, and it doesn't move your screen. Ultra Kill's aim assist just moves the crosshair, and also moves the weapon. So, like, say that there's an enemy in the corner of your screen, and if aim assist is on, the default position is like the weapon is towards the crosshair.
yeah.
If there's an enemy in the corner, your weapon's just going to disappear because it's trying to aim at the corner.
Yeah.
It's a weird aim assist.
Imagine.
But I can see like where he was trying to go with it.
Yeah.
But you would just be better off anyway with playing it normally.
Imagine that in real life you end up shooting yourself in the head because they're like behind you. You have to point your
Also, that's another thing about the aim assist. You can't shoot the coins because it's still trying to aim at the enemy.
Yeah, coins just don't exist. It's broken. It's trying to cope. But yeah, that is kind of weird. I just don't think. Okay, I'm all for aim assist, but if it's so useless to the point where it like negatively affects you, there's just no point in doing it. Like, just have the crosshair moving, slight screen movement thing in there, and I think you'll be good. But yeah, I need everybody to know I turn my aim assist off. Okay, I know our aim assist is off. Right, we don't use that.
If you were playing Ultra Kill, it would be hard to tell when someone's aim assist was on because of how much the fucking gun moves.
Yeah. That spinny, like that sharpshooter thing when it's spinning is like spinning in all like angles or something, all directions or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to talk about those. I want to talk about like the tactics and stuff, like the different modes. So like, what would be like your favorite mode out of like any gun? You could choose any gun, any mode of the gun. Like, what would be your favorite?
Just the variant of the gun, like the coin one or the sharpshooter.
Oh yeah, just of any weapon, You know, it doesn't have to be.
Okay. If I had to choose one and only one that I could play for the rest of the time and I couldn't pick any of the others, I would make my coin the alternate revolver. So I would have a slab marksman. That'd be mine. Otherwise it's probably the sharpshooter.
Mine's the sharpshooter. I really like that one.
Yeah.
I like the bouncy kills. I like how the game kind of like it kind of like chops up or like freezes right when you like hit like a really cool shot. I feel like that's very satisfying.
Oh
Like
yeah.
if I bounce it off and then like it flashes and then you just hear
Yeah,
this
every
loud
time you
boom.
parry it, there's just like a couple of frames of white, and it's just still.
Yeah.
That makes it honestly like it's almost like a hit marker,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
It's not, but like that was something about most first-person shooter games that I've always found so satisfying. Is like you aim downrange towards a wall, and you hear the enemy, but you don't actually see them, and you shoot, and you hear that click, and you know you hit them, and that is
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
making me fucking cum my pants.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really cool.
And so while ULTRAKILL doesn't have a hit marker, that like split second parry, like ching
And
noise.
then the loud
Um,
boom that comes after it, I think it's
yeah,
like,
no, it's very satisfying.
yeah, especially like when you're going like super fast, the hikes, the adrenaline rush. You want to like get more of those, and it's just getting more and stacking those
Yeah.
on top. It's just really cool. I will say the one time it doesn't really satisfy me is when I do the coin shot because it's like I know it's gonna hit somebody as long as I hit it. But
Mm,
not saying I'm just like shooting in the dark or anything, but uh,
yeah.
the I don't hate the coin mode, but I would say it is like a bit cheesy in a way, or at least the cheesiest
Yeah.
among other modes.
A lot of people really like the coin mode. The coin mode is like the selling mechanic of the game. Uh, I don't know if I'd call it overrated. I actually really like the coin because of how useful it is once you learn how to use it. But it is kind of goofy, but I think it's really cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like it's not like I don't know.
If EA
I
had
wouldn't
that,
overuse it.
yeah, oh yeah, definitely. And I'm glad it doesn't let you too. I think it's like 4 or 5 coins that you can use at a time, before you gotta wait for it to get back
Yeah,
up.
you can only do four, and you have to wait for it to recharge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, rich boys over here. Imagine if EA did that, and then it's like every time you shot a coin, you had to pay
Every
like a
time you
dollar.
shoot a coin,
You have to
you
pay
have
a
to pay
dollar.
a
Yeah, you
dollar.
have to
Yeah.
pay a dollar just to get the coin and stuff. uh, yeah.
Imagine like you parry something and the game just stops and fades out, and you just see like a
The
like a
menu. You don't have to read it. It's like slowly like fading in. You don't have to read. You just know what's coming. It's like it's just wanting you to buy it.
dude.
uh,
It'd be crazy.
that'd be wild. But it'd be funny though. It'd be funny thing to talk about. What are these? Okay, I don't think I've discovered all the secrets in the game, but I feel like that's who is what is his name? Minos? I don't know. I was
Minos.
told
Okay,
Minos. Yeah.
so if I remember right, Minos Prime is the same guy. I could be completely wrong about this, but if I remember right, Minos Prime is the same guy that was previously the corpse of King Minos that you
Yeah, the
fight
Grimace
in
God.
Lust.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the Grimace God. And so when you P rank all of the levels, in the first act, then you get access to a secret door, which allows you to go into a Prime Soul level. It's another secret level, but they're called Prime Sanctums. And essentially, what it is you go down this creepy ass staircase, and you sort of you have to fight this fucking prison, right?
Like fight a
This like
prison.
weird, yeah. You have to fight this weird flesh diamond, which is a really hard boss fight on its own. Once you defeat it, Minos Prime is like spat out of it, and he's like a Prime Soul, and there's a bunch of lore about that. But he's a much harder boss fight just because of how fast he is. He doesn't teleport per se like Gabriel, but he's very fast and he's constantly throwing punches. Kind of like he doesn't have any weapons, but it's a really interesting boss fight. It's kind of like the swords machine, except no full animations. It's
No
like he's
like,
on
like
steroids.
no like pause point. No like
Yeah, no pause
cooldown. I
point.
guess in a way, it's just yeah. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Oh man, why am I having to fight a prison? Like, how do you even go about fighting a prison? Do I gotta punch the wall or something?
You'll see, man. You'll see. It's just like this really big fucking enemy that can't move.
So it shouldn't be a hard boss fight then.
It is a hard boss fight because
But it can't move.
It can't move, but
So why
it can make things that can move.
What?
Yeah, like you know the things that the red guys throw at you. It can do those. It can also do the things from the mind flares, and it can also do the little angel beams. And it has these weird red things that spawn, and you have to shoot them before it regenerates. It's a hard boss fight.
Well, then I'm not fighting the boss. I'm fighting its minions. What? Bro, I swear, if I die once, I'm deleting the game and I'm asking for a refund. There's no way. There's no way.
And then there's another Prime Sanctum level for Act 2.
PX.
Yeah. It's Sisyphus Prime, and they're just going to make another one.
I thought I fought him already. What the heck? It was that mutilated, like, half-bodied monster that, like,
was the Sisyphean insurrectionist, yeah.
Okay.
But Sisyphus Prime is, like, the King Sisyphus of the Greed Layer, I think. And then, I don't know what the Prime Sanctum 3 is going to be, but it's going to be interesting. I know that much.
I'm going to hate those boss fights, I know that for sure.
You're going to hate P-ranking the entire game before you can.
Well, I'm P-ranking it on lenient, so anybody who does not want me to do that, you can be quiet and watch it so you can get me money. So
I'm still struggling on P-ranking the second Prime Sanctum. My biggest problem is the time. You gotta do it under 10 minutes or so.
I hate the time. That's what takes so long for me a lot of those times, is the timing. It's like, I gotta develop a whole strategy to get rid of these monsters in this specific way, like I'm trying to speedrun it.
My style is ass, my kills are ass, and the time is just...
Let me slow run.
A couple milliseconds away from the S, and it becomes an A, and then it gives me an ass ranking.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, almost there, but you kind of suck, dude. So it's like, go ahead and redo it.
I like how if you play it in a certain way, you can just you can form words in the ranks.
Yeah, that's funny. I like it. It's ULTRAKILL for that. That has to have been planned.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. Especially the way where I'm having to constantly restart when I'm trying to P-rank. There's no way he did not expect. He just randomly put the ass ranking there. That was intentional. That was to laugh at us. Man.
When you die, that skeleton does that little thing, right? Yeah. He's laughing at you. That's the whole point.
Yeah. I used to do cameos where I'd yell extremely loud at the skeleton laughing at me. I don't do them anymore because I don't think I'm a loud person. So that, and when I'm focused, I'm when I die, it's just quickly press R to restart. I don't even give it time to do a little thing. So
yeah,
I try to do that, but I mean, man. Okay, so those are the two bosses I have to worry about. I have to worry about prison, Minos, minus plus maybe. Hold on, and then
Sisyphus. Now
Sisyphus.
Sisyphist. Yeah.
Sisyphist.
And then Sisyphus has a prison too, but you don't get the full boss fight for that one. Honestly, I kind of wish you did, but I get it, because you already fought a flesh prison. Why would you want to fight another one, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I already know how to fight a prison. If you go into
the sandbox mode, you can actually get the full fight. But
is that what people have been doing?
Yeah.
I might as well release it at that point, huh?
Yeah.
Weird sissy fight. Just throws a punch at you, but pulls back a bit.
Yeah, you should look at Hakita's YouTube channel.
Hakita's a YouTuber?
Posting Yeah, well, he's not a YouTuber, but he's been posting like the devlogs of ULTRAKILL and stuff on there. And he like posts excerpts from levels, so you'll get like a general idea of what the next couple of levels are gonna look like.
Hikita, give me money. Hikita, give me. I want to be a playtester. Give me a playtester, all right? I'm already a big. I'm a big face in the ULTRAKILL community already. Oh crap! Hold on. I'm a big face in the ULTRAKILL community. All right, let me be playtester, Akita. You're watching this right now. That's actually a good video idea. Oh, he does have a YouTube channel. 130k subs. Sick.
What is a good video idea?
It's just gonna be called Hikita. Give me, let me be a playtester. And it's just going to be like 10 minutes of me ranting to Hikita, telling him to let me be a playtester. Since, you know, I'm already the king of ULTRAKILL. That's me.
FRYGUY, you're insane.
I mean, hey, somebody's got to do it, all right?
In a bad way.
Somebody's got to do it, all right? Somebody's got to do it.
Who?
Me.
Why?
Because I said so.
Are you sure that Joe Biden is not fit for the role of ULTRAKILL playtester?
I think I'm sure about that. Okay, I think I'm very sure about that. All right, I'd smack Joe Biden in ULTRAKILL. He'd get wrecked, dude.
If they ever come out with multiplayer.
Yeah, I think he'd be dead.
It's over. It's Jover for Joe Schmo.
Yeah, Joe's gonna be dead by then.
Sleepy Jover.
Sleepy Jover. Dude's gonna be gone. But yeah, I also need a contract. 240k a month for me to constantly promote your game.
240k a month. You're almost as bad as Unity with that 2-cent install.
yeah. Let's get that in there too. I need royalties. Every install you get, I need royalties. All right. I think it's fair. I'm the king of ULTRAKILL. I think as me, who has brought this game to its peak popularity, I think this is the minimum. All right, this is the minimum. I could get real CEO on you. All right, I could trademark. I could trademark ULTRAKILL videos. Do you see me DMCAing people's ULTRAKILL videos? No. All right. Do you see me going onto your Steam reviews and taking out all the bad comments? No, but I could do things like that. All right, I could do things like that, Akita. I'm just gonna say this right now, Akita. Make me I'm commenting on a video right now, telling him he needs to make me a playtester. What's his most recent one? All right. No, Akita. I'm typing it right now. All right.
Give me playtester, or I will eat your ceiling fan.
Hakata, make me.
Hakata.
Hakoto. Yeah, Hakoto, make me play tester.
Or else I will eat your ceiling fan.
Or else
that one's really intimidating.
I will eat your ceiling fan.
I guarantee you he's not gonna read that comment, but if he does, he
has no choice. He has no choice. He has no choice. I said it. There it is. You can check his latest video. My comment is there, guys. He needs to. It just needs to happen, you know. The hard work I put in to make sure his channel.
Okay, what's your least favorite ULTRAKILL level?
My least favorite. V2 fight.
V2 fight?
Yeah.
First one or second one?
First. Second one was easy. I beat him in like 15 minutes, dude. It was easy then. But that first one, no. That was first of all, it was a curveball. Like that was just something I didn't expect. Yeah, I was just like, what the heck? Why am I having to deal with this person? And then second of all, I remember like I get frustrated. Like I got frustrated during the Gabriel fight. I did get frustrated. I was more like mad at myself though because of that one. But like V2 was just like that was like a genuine fight to where I was mad at the game because like I was like, what is going on? You know, I wasn't at that point where like I didn't think I was terrible at the game. I actually was very terrible at the time. But like I was like, what's going like? Why are you able to hit me like this? Like why am I constantly getting hit? Am I getting like aimbotted or something? And I was just, it was genuinely frustrating. It took like 3 hours to beat. I hated it. I was so annoyed, and that was a horrible experience. I think after that, I don't know if I stopped playing for a while or if it was. I think it was. I think after that one. I think after that video, I stopped playing for a while because I just kind of didn't really. I just kind of didn't really like. I didn't really like the game right then and there because I was kind of annoyed, and I just like after you put like hours into a game, you don't want to like get back into it. At least for me, like I didn't want to get back into it after like a day or two, and then I just eventually stopped kind of making videos on it because I just didn't. It left a bad taste in my mouth for real. It took a while for me to be like, all right, I'll play it again. But that was like one fight that I just genuinely like couldn't stand. I didn't like it. It's easy now for me, but it's just like it was such a like
First time around, not very pleasant. I remember being pretty mad at V2 as well for my first playthrough. But I think that my least favorite level is probably 1-3, the hideous mask fight, and not because of the hideous. It's not because of the hideous mask that makes me not like that level. It's because compared to all of the other levels in one in Act 1 or Act 1, it's weirdly hard because it makes you go through the whole double doors thing.
it's long.
And there's a level in Act 2 that does make you do that as well, Ship of Fools, but I actually think Ship of Fools might be my favorite level, which is weird in contrast to
I liked how it worked, the whole underwater thing.
1-3.
I think was that the underwater one, or was that I think maybe?
The one where you're inside of the boat.
Oh yeah. I like that one. That was really cool.
Level.
That was really
my favorite one. The reason that one was my favorite was because out of all of the levels in ULTRAKILL, that one just had like such an effect on me presentation wise. You walk in and you hear this, and it just was fire.
Yeah.
And then you get to the part where the boat starts turning upside down, and I dude, I really liked it.
Yeah, that was.
It's a fairly easy level, like from the game standpoint. But
the ferryman was like the only boss that like I actually beat first try. I think. The ferryman was pretty easy.
Yeah, no, but I don't think there's a boss in Ship of Fools. But
is that the Whoa.
So here's how it goes.
Wait.
Underwater. No, there's the underwater one where you start out in the cave and you have to go through and go through the rooms and get the skulls, and then you have to go to the weird futuristic part at the end. 1-2 is the above water one where the ship rises to the thing and you get to fight the ferryman. And 1-3 is the one where you get the rocket launcher and it turns around upside down.
Yeah. Okay, I remember all that. Yeah, I remember
the blue guy with no head. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, that one was usually my favorite because it was different. It had an effect, you know.
Yeah, definitely, I get you.
Although we are gonna have to go through again, and I'm gonna have to show you where the secret levels are for the prelude and for the layer 2. But layer 5 has a secret level where you're fishing, and that one could be a whole video of its own.
Really?
Yeah.
The fishing episode.
The fishing episode.
Going fishing.
Don't
even eat it. Whack. El Hakita. Can't even cook the darn thing.
I think you can. You can cook a lot of them, but you can't eat any of them.
W Hakita. That's semi-W. V Hakita. Alright, you get half a W, because I get to cook the fish. You would have been a full W, but not to eat it. Yeah. V Hakita. I think I'm trying to think if I have a favorite level. I really liked the really like the Leviathan fight. I really like that one.
Mm.
That one was pretty nice. I like swinging back and forth, or grappling back and forth to the different things. That's kind of the tactic I used. I liked the second V2 fight. I know, ironic, but it wasn't even like the first part. It was the slide part, which kind of carried it.
Yeah.
It was fairly quick for
Definitely.
me though, but I like that little part.
I like
there.
the build up at that level. You walk in, and it's relatively quiet. It's just like you're in this tomb.
Yeah.
And you have to like do the sand shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And then it gives you a satisfying climax with you know,
Yeah.
sliding down the pyramid and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah. I also liked the Sisyphine and I forgot the last part of the
The level title for that is actually "Goddamn the Sun."
thing. Arizona type level, bro. God dang.
Yeah.
Things burning, dog.
And I was showing ULTRAKILL to a friend one time, and he read that, and he was like, "God damn the sun!"
That level hates the sun, alright? We was not liking it then. Now y'all know how I feel. But I really liked that fight, as annoying as it was, but I really liked it because the Sisyphine was moving around a lot too. So it I like when I have to my aim gets challenged and it's like, can you hit me? And it's like, yeah, I can hit you midair. And,
He's a very large but mobile enemy, unlike the Hideous Mask.
yeah, it is very very It was very cool. I got kind of annoyed. I think I just get annoyed in all my boss fights though. Besides the ferryman, which was easy, but yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked that one. I don't necessarily think I have a particular. I don't think I have a favorite level amongst all of them, but I think that I have a few really a few levels that I really enjoyed, and then the rest of them I kind of just don't necessarily remember.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess that's just kind of how I see the game though. It's I like it, but I'm not gonna look too deep into the lore or anything, but. Yeah. I can mention that again because I forgot. I said at the beginning of this. I was going to talk about it later. The different play styles of the game and the different ways to play the game. There's different strats and stuff. I don't necessarily watch any ULTRAKILL YouTubers or people who play ULTRAKILL. I don't know how. It seems to be a thriving community. That's what I'm assuming based off of how it's on my channel. But I'd never really watched anybody else play ULTRAKILL, so I don't really know how people play it. I don't know how it's supposed to be played. If you were to
most of the popular ULTRAKILL videos aren't playthroughs, and they're essays about how good the game is and glazing it like we are right now.
I'd say I'm
I think it's a very deserving game to be glazed.
Yeah.
I think that compared to Dusk
I'm
and a few other retro FPSs that have, I feel like ULTRAKILL is the only one that has perfected it, perfected that super fast paced thing. That's why I think it's better than Doom Eternal, because unlike Doom, Doom you have to learn all of the variations. You have to. In order to complete the game, and it results in a very difficult experience, even if you're playing on the lower difficulties, because and playing this shit on console is near impossible because you don't have the keybinds, so you have to use the weapon wheel. But ULTRAKILL is different, where it gives you all of that variation, but you don't actually need any of it. If you wanted to, and you proved this too. You did this in the fucking Cybergrind video. You just cheesed it with the default pistol, and if you wanted to, you could play the whole game like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like the fact that it is much more, it gives you a lot more freedom, I think, is what makes it one of the best, if not the best in its genre.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely it's one of those things that it's it definitely separates itself from other games because I can play Doom. And then I can also go and play COD and probably not be too off, but I went from playing ULTRAKILL and then playing Doom, and it was just oh wait, I don't have to be as fast because it doesn't work the same. Like, I've caught myself, like, holding down the control button, but, like, I'm just, like, crouching. I'm like, wait, what's going on? And it's, like, it's just because it's, like, Ultra Kill is just, like, honestly, like, in a league of its own, I think, in terms of, like, how it's played, what it has, and how it presents itself. And I'm not saying, like, Doom is bad. I love Doom.
Yeah, Doom is also a very good game that's deserving of glaze, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, one deserves, like, sugar glaze and the other deserves, like, strawberry. But it's, like, it's the same thing, essentially. You know what I mean? So it's like they're good in what they do. And it's just like I feel like Ultra Kill, but I feel like Ultra Kill is very able to separate itself, especially from the games kind of similar to it. I've played, I think I've played Severed Steel, in which Severed Steel is kind of I really love the game. Actually, I really love the game. I want people to know.
Yeah.
I actually I'm not gonna say it's better than Ultra Kill, but I think it is very.
It's very fluid looking. I actually knew. I completely forgot that game existed, but I found out about it because of one of the people who were working on the OST. This guy named Floating Door. I knew him because of he did some music or Mama Max used some of his music. But yeah, no, it's an interesting game. I really like those ones. You should really try out Get to the Orange Door.
I feel like did Markiplier play that? I don't know. I feel like he did. I feel like I've heard that before. I'm gonna look it up on Steam right now. I'm gonna see because I don't know. I feel like
it's got a little bit of it's got a very similar style, very movement based type of thing.
Farm Simulator.
And then I think you mentioned Blade Runner or
Ghost Runner.
Is that what that game's called? Ghost Runner. Yeah. Blade Runner. My ass is thinking of the movie. The movie with Ryan Gosling, where like it's a good movie, but you gotta understand that it's boring as shit because at least it's 3 hours and at least 20 minutes of it is just Ryan Gosling walking around in wide shots.
It tried to do the Endgame thing before Endgame did it.
Actually, no. Endgame and Blade Runner are very different experiences. The Blade Runner is boring in the sense that just like the story is happening very slowly, whereas Endgame is boring in the sense that just they're trying to extend a story.
Yeah, I feel you. It seems cool actually. Get to the Orange Door. It seems pretty cool. It seems like I get it. I can see the wall running. That's something that Severed Steel had. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd say Severed Steel is like up there, equally matched to Ultra Kill. Do take granted though, like my view of Ultra Kill is like different from Dips, so it's like we both acknowledge it as
I'd say it is. Yeah, no, I'd say it's pretty damn high up there.
Yeah, it's like
it feels very good to watch. I haven't played it, but
it's very nice.
I don't know. It looks fun.
It is very fun. At first, I just kind of didn't know like what was going on, so I died a lot. But like once I figured out like I can freeze time, I can walk like run on walls and stuff. It's like you can do a lot of levels. You don't have to touch the ground, dog. Like it's so cool. It's very fun. The sliding is really cool. I'm a big slider in Ultra Kill, so like sliding on there would just made it better. The wall running was cool, and it's just it was very fun. I definitely say. It's $25, but it's most definitely worth it.
It's a worthy $25.
It is a worthy $25. I will let that sucker run. It's 2 weeks, so I will not be able to get a refund because it is pretty good. I'd say it's pretty.
I thought you had to play 2 hours in order to get a refund.
I did. I played 53 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Garden of Banban has so many sales because they tried to extend it so that they couldn't refund it.
No, me, dude, literally, if I just like didn't like it, I'd literally just uninstall it and just like get my money back. I don't even think I'd try to beat the puzzle. Like I don't think that would happen.
No. That's the whole reason they made the puzzles anyway. Yeah, it's just to extend the runtime.
Yeah, okay. I'm not saying I'm like the smartest guy in the world, but I'm not an idiot. All right, so it's like I feel like that's something I could have spotted. Like, if I say this puzzle is taking particularly long, right? And this game has been, like, notoriously
incredibly mid so
it's
far.
been notoriously mid. Why is this a little long? And then I would get my money back. Screw that. No way.
Yeah.
Garden of Ban, more like Garden of bullshit.
Real.
Got him. I don't know. It was fine, I guess, the way I saw it. But I'm not a. Would you know what I mean when I say like I'm not a gamer, but I'm a guy who plays games? Like, would you get the distinction there?
Yeah.
If I say that, like, I play games, but I'm not necessarily.
I also think that there's a, I get that, but I also think that there's a difference between a gamer and a gamer. Like there's a difference between a gamer and a Discord mod gamer. Right?
Yeah. Like I have like
the armchair gamer versus a gamer. Yeah.
Yeah, like the gamers who send like death threats and stuff because the game's not completed yet. Like, that's not me. You know what I mean? But like,
you spend like hours and hours shitting themselves over Bloodborne.
Yeah, like
whereas I just am a gamer because I like to play story games.
Yeah,
and ULTRAKILL apparently.
Yeah, like I put 200 hours into like Rainbow, but I really love Rainbow. That's why.
Rainbow's a good game.
Rainbow is freaking go.
It's a very intricate game too. Very what's the word? Methodical.
Yeah, definitely. Play it without like. If you could get friends with it, that'd probably be better. Just because if you have like your voice chat thingy or like your voice mic off, like pretty much barring people from like being able to like hear people. It's a much more. It's better, but you kind of if people are being like genuine and like trying to help you out while you're fighting, or like if you're like on like a 1v1, that's where it becomes crucial. But like if you don't want to hear if you don't want to be like get made fun of or like hear slurs and stuff, you can kind of turn that off. That's what I do, and like I have a lot of fun just like in casual. It's really great.
Yeah, I'm fine with the slurs and stuff because I was raised in Discord VCs and Modern Warfare 2, so I'm pretty desensitized to it. But
I just don't. I just like it gets to a point to me where it's like if somebody was just saying like I know I've heard people like I've been in like COD lobbies. I've been in tons of COD lobbies and like I've heard it before, but it's just like I get so annoyed when I'm like. Especially like when I was working, I just wanted to like relax, and then people would just like get on my shit because I would like flop or fumble something, and it'd be really annoying. So it just I try to just like turn it. I just try to turn it off. Just because I just don't want to hear it. It's just annoying.
Yeah, and I get you. That shit happens in Discord VCs a lot too. Someone will join, and they'll think that they're being funny, or they are being funny, but like they'll just be like reciting some crazy ass German thing.
Yeah. Oh, I hate.
They have no idea what they're saying.
Dude, I hate when people play like high pitched noises or just like play like loud music just for and it's like you can't do that. You shouldn't do that in Rainbow because if you do it in Rainbow, like you need to be able to hear people. Because like walking and like setting up traps and stuff, you need to be able to hear that stuff.
Didn't they like ban voice chat or something? Was that not Rainbow? Was that another game?
I don't think that was.
There was some game that like seriously was cracking down on voice chat.
You can kick people out if they do that. Like you can remove people if they're like doing that stuff. And Rainbow's pretty good at like catching people and banning people. I see the thing on the side of my thing all the time of like I see like just. There are points where there's just like this huge like list that just pops up of like this player has been banned, like all of this stuff. So they're pretty good at like catching people and like getting rid of them and stuff. But it's annoying to deal with too. It's just one of those things where it's like it's just dumb. Why would you do it? There's no point. But it's a really great game. It's really fun. There's a lot of like characters. It's a grind because they're all like expensive and like getting money is like harder, I guess. Like you get like I think the most I've gotten like a match was like maybe 600. Rainbow.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty confident in saying that Rainbow Six Siege might be the only good game Ubisoft has ever developed.
yeah, definitely, dude.
They've been cheesing their shit at the Assassin's Creed games and Watch Dogs and
even
fucking
freaking Extraction, Rainbow Extraction. People didn't like. I feel like people kind of crapped on it though because it was PvE instead of PvP. But
yeah, no. Ubisoft has seriously gone down the shitter in recent years. The only game from them that I've actually seen that has been somewhat mainstream is Six Siege.
it's really good, dude. It's just that good. It's just that good. But yeah, if you ever think about buying it, I'd definitely say it's like what, $40, I think, $40, somewhere around that. It's definitely
it's a decent schmeckaroo count, but it's not that bad.
It's like it's definitely worth it though. They keep updating it. They're not like freaking Activision where they all drop other games that are like stay at retail price. It's like they'll just keep updating the one game, and it's just for like very smart like tactical moves, decisions, and stuff that you want to make. It's very fun in that. Plus, there's like explosions, so like my Gen Z brain goes whoa. So.
Yeah, you get those. You get that. It's a nice balance of methodical thinking about it gameplay that's not annoying, and also a good balance of Marvel action effects. No way.
Yeah. Literally.
I shot somebody. Whoa.
Literally. And that's why I use the rocket launcher in ULTRAKILL a lot because it gives me that like whoa explosion. That's cool. Even if I'm not even if I'm not gonna hit anybody, I just like shooting it. So
That's also the interesting thing about the rocket launcher is that when you shoot it, there's still an explosion. But it doesn't. If it hits the ground, it doesn't explode any of the enemies. It just flies them up.
That has annoyed me.
Which I think is really.
It's cool.
I think it's
really good. It's really good if I mean to do it, but if I'm meaning to like hit somebody and it just shoots.
Like that one time you shot the rocket launcher at the ground and shot the poor guy up into the air and that was towards the lava, and then shot him right before he hit the lava. You put him through all of that.
Yeah, no, that was fire. I have no regrets on that. That was dope. I love doing
regrets?
That. Yeah, I'd do it again.
Listen, man, okay. I learned from my mistakes.
Misstacks. You see, he stacks them, and then like sometimes he misstacks. So he may like stack one thing like 5 blocks high, another thing 2 blocks high. It's okay. We get it. But nah, dude. Like I'll definitely. I'll dip my toes into like the advanced gameplay, so like kind of doing stuff like that. But that's kind of how I was. That's kind of as
Fry
far
Guy's
as I
never
go.
shotgun parried in his life.
I don't think I've actually parried after like the tutorial. I don't think I've actually
tutorial.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually ever parried anybody. I don't think I've ever.
I'm pretty sure I failed the tutorial the first time I got the pop up to parry.
Fire.
I've never actually like casually parried in gameplay.
Yeah, it's just
I've only ever done projectile boosts.
Yes, and I don't think about that stuff. You know what I mean? I just want to go in there, shoot, leave, whatever.
And it's usually just like a habitual thing. Like I'm not thinking about that shit.
Yeah, like when I'm fighting Gabriel, bro, I'm not gonna be like, okay, I need to do the flipper flapper stick stacker 2000 in order to get a good kit. Like I'm not doing any of that, bro. I'm like, I need to move quickly.
Super slide, slam, storage, dash, storage, jump.
Yeah, like I'm not doing that. Like what's gonna go through my mind is I need to move, I need to not get hit, and then I need to hit him. Like that's all that's going through my mind when I'm doing these bosses and stuff. Especially like
bad brain, wook book, shoot Gabriel.
Yeah, like guys, look, I'm an intellectual idiot. All right, that's how that works.
I'm an intellectual idiot.
Yeah, I think about the essentials, but I don't branch out on that. Like I'm not gonna get into advanced things. I'm just gonna think about what's the best way to hit them with like in the simplest way. So it's like I'm not gonna do the freaking zigzagger 8-6er 6-9er flip flopper, freaking bubble bass order type of move. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna do that. It's just I'm gonna be very casual about it, and then even when I focus up, I'm gonna be very simple about it too. And I think that'll be
fucking.
I love the
coin punch coin.
Dude, I'm not fast enough because I use my mouse to switch weapons, so I scroll. It's like I'm never gonna be able to do the rail coin thingy
unless you use the number keys.
Yeah,
I've been using the number keys, but my problem is I have a very bad gauge of where I'm pressing. And
Yeah.
so if, like, for example, I want the rocket launcher, I'll reach over and thinking I'm pressing 5, but I'll just press 4 and get the rail cannon back up.
That annoys me during the heat of battle as well. Like when you misclick.
Yeah.
It's like that's what I mean. It's just like when you're doing these boss fights and stuff, it's just like I'm not worried about all these advanced tactics.
It's weird, though, because most, if not all, like, games I play, I use the scroll wheel, except for ULTRAKILL.
Mm. It's funny because I do the number thing on
I even use the fucking scroll wheel when I'm playing Roblox.
Really. I do the number thing. I do the number thing for Roblox. I also do the number thing for Rainbow when I'm switching weapons. I'll do the number thing there. Like that's weird.
Does anyone remember Roblox's inventory?
Roblox had an inventory.
Yeah, like in their UI, all the gear you could get. I guess I've been playing Roblox for a little bit longer.
Wait, no, wait. No, we need to elaborate on this. What do you? Not the catalog, right? Not the catalog.
No, bro. Like the in-game inventory. I gotta look this shit up.
Like within the app, or with like in like any game.
Yeah, I guess that's in any game. In any game, but like it's a UI thing. Hold on, Roblox inventory.
Oh, wait. Is it? Can you access it when you pause?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I remember. I have a blip of memory in my mind of that. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just getting, like, random fucking games here.
Roadblock. Blocky Road. Blocks him. Roadman. That's exactly how mobile games work.
Yeah, here you go. I found it. This thing right here. Hot bar with inventory.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah. Yeah. I remember this. Yeah. Roblox was built different back then, dude. Roblox is its own episode. Roblox is its own video.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Roblox is its own fucking 4 episodes.
Yeah, dog. We're gonna do
I've been planning on like making a video about it. But like it's gonna be a very depressing video. No, not even like a CoffeeZilla thing. It's just gonna be like half short film.
It's just
of me just like talking about the depressing downfall of a Roblox player. My fucking alarm's going off. Where's my alarm? Where's my asshole?
For 10 o'clock?
Yeah, for the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Because we usually do it at 10. Or at least
that was like
the plan.
An alarm for you to go to sleep. You know? It's
no, I go to bed at 2.
Sick. That is...
we've been going for an hour and 22 minutes, though.
We have. And we haven't been talking about ULTRAKILL that much. God dang it.
Well, I think that there's one thing we can take away from this episode. And it's that I am very clearly better at ULTRAKILL than FRYGUY is.
You could be better, but I don't think you're the king of ULTRAKILL. I think I'm the king
I think I'm the king of ULTRAKILL.
I think I'm the king of ULTRAKILL.
In fact, I think I'd go a little bit farther than king, okay?
This man is the freaking emperor. Dude's the Genghis Khan of freaking ULTRAKILL.
I am the cum guzzler of ULTRAKILL.
How is that above a king? What? See, no. Look. You see how like Markiplier is like not the best FNAF player, but he's the king of FNAF. I think in that way, I'm the king of ULTRAKILL, dog. All right.
No.
Right.
You can't just steal Markiplier's idea like that.
It's not an idea. It's a moral way. What do you? It's a moral title.
A moral title. So basically, you're saying that because you pronounced yourself the king of ULTRAKILL, you're better. You are more morally equipped than, say, a judge.
Yes. And you know what? Here's something else.
So just because you're the king of ULTRAKILL, you can commit heinous crimes?
I don't have to commit heinous crimes. I'm just labeled as the king of ULTRAKILL. Look.
But you're saying that you're on a moral level.
Look. Here's the thing. Here's my reason. It's not my reasoning, but I'll make up a reason. I don't play ULTRAKILL. You've admitted this yourself. I do not play ULTRAKILL in in any way as like a normal Ultra Kill player would, right? Like
That doesn't make you.
well, no, listen. No. Listen, that's not what I'm saying. Listen. But would you say that I don't play Ultra Kill in the way that an average Ultra Kill player would, right?
I guess.
Okay. That being said, with my unique playstyle on Ultra Kill, which is just more so heavily simplified, I've been able to grow a channel based off of that.
Okay, you know what? I take it back. You are the average Ultra Kill player.
I am not
Your
the
play
average.
style might be different, but you are not sane enough.
No,
You are not sane enough. You are not sane enough. No, you are not.
If I was insane,
no, you are
I'd be making 5 video uploads on Ultra Kill on the daily, dog. But I don't do that. I post just daily, dog.
No, man,
I
you
do one
are
a day.
not sane.
I do one.
Do not lie to me. You own a V1 body pillow.
No, I don't. I'm a V1 hater.
Yes, you do. You are. How are you a V1 hater? V1 is the main character of the game.
That doesn't make him the best. All right, look at Goku. Look, the
Goku is not in the game. End the episode, please.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying just because he's the main character doesn't mean he's the best. I said
I'm
look
gonna
at Goku.
shit your pants.
Look, no, dog. Look, listen. I'm just the first stage of grief is denial. All right, the last is acceptance. You can deny that I'm the king of Ultra Kill, but eventually when I'm
okay, well, how about this? Accept my foot in your ass. End the episode.
Listen. When I'm going to buy a Lamborghini, alright? I'm going to buy a Lamborghini, and I'm going to make a video saying I bought a Lamborghini. Yeah, look,
How is this at all related to Ultra Kill?
Listen, I'm going to say I bought a Lamborghini just by playing Ultra Kill, and that's going to be the video.
You're on Team Lions.
Team Lions? No, I'm
Who would win 100? Hold on, what? All the Pokemon are a billion lions, and you are not on Team Lions.
I am on Team Lions. No, I'm
you are
not.
not on Team Lions.
I make sense.
You
I
think
am
your dumbass seriously thinks that the Pokemon would win?
The Pokemon would not win.
You don't believe in the lion boat.